Oh my god. Oh, that was excessive. Why? What's going on, everybody? It is Strix back at it with more Marvel Snap, and today we have a new game update, new patch notes for Marvel Snap. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look around and see what's new, what's cooking, what solutions they've created for some things that people find problematic. Okay, balance updates. This is the important part. In the wake of our last balance change, we saw the metagame settle into a much healthier shape it had been before. However, we were too shallow with our adjustments to Shuri, Taskmaster decks, and Lockjaw Leech Shell decks, with and without Thanos, have remained solid contesters. Today's changes aim to push both of those decks off their clear top spots. Outside of Shuri Taskmaster, the metagame is looking healthy on our internal metrics. Okay, so yeah, Shuri Taskmaster, along with what's his face, the red dude. Yeah, him. That was annoying. So I guess they're adjusting that. Let's see. Shuri, on reveal, double power of next card you play, and then now it's on reveal. If you play your next card here, double its power. Okay, that's a little bit better, because now it forces you to play within a single location instead of like spreading out. So now it really forces the player to kind of think more strategically about where they place it. Especially if you're playing Shuri in a place like Flood or in a place like Kiln that locks down, and you don't have to worry about that. Now you have to play it where Shuri is. So very cool. Leech is probably one of the borked cards in Marvel Snap, especially for people that play like a big turn 6 drop. So let's see what they did. Previous 5/3 on reveal, remove the abilities of all cards in your opponent's hand. Okay, update 5/3 at the start of turn 6, remove all abilities from cards in your opponent's hand. Huh? What does that solve? Are you kidding me? That solves nothing. But that doesn't solve anything. What's the issue here? Okay, it looks like, reading some of these developer comments, the problem with it is saying that Leech was coming in too early. But I think that the problem isn't that Leech is coming too early. I think it's the problem of Leech being too powerful, of basically nullifying an entire hand. If you want Leech to be more acceptable and balanced, it doesn't matter at like whether it's turn 4 or turn 6. Like, you're gonna end up still having cards negated. It should be more like, create more like Nakia, you know, where it's like, okay, maybe the 2 from the left is negated, or just 2 random cards are negated, or just not the whole hand. Heck, decrease its power, decrease its cost, but don't make it completely, like, don't do it completely, like, say, okay, just negate it regardless. It doesn't change the problem of Leech. Marvel Snap guys, listen, here, I'm gonna fix Leech for you here, okay? You really want Leech to be a more viable and balanced card. First, take away the ability of Leech to negate the entire hand. Doesn't matter if it's early, doesn't matter if it's turn 6. The whole hand makes it more frustrating than it is. If you want to make it a little bit better, hey, make it like a lower cost, lower power. Make it a 4/2 card, right? And negate 2 cards from your opponent's hand. Negate ability from 2 cards in your opponent's hand, rather than doing the whole hand. That way, it's still fair. There's still possibilities for an opponent to fight back a little bit, but it doesn't completely, you know, end their resolve. Okay? This patch does nothing for the true problem of Leech. Okay? There's the big issue there. That's my hot take. What's wrong with Lockjaw? Previous 3/2. After you play a card here, swap with a card in your deck. Okay? Update. After you play a card here, swap it with a card in your deck once per turn. Great. That's a great ability change for Lockjaw. I will take that, because I think Lockjaw had a little too much variability. Making it once per turn, that's a great step in the right direction. I think that's great. Perfect. America Chavez, you'll always draw this card on turn 6 and not before. Okay, update. Starts on the bottom of your deck. Draw this on turn 6. Okay. Interesting change up from that. I guess, guys, I don't know how the mechanics were prior. I think the way it was before, that America would kind of just chill at the top of the deck, not being drawn. Because I remember when you would play Yondu, it would take out America right away. So that's probably an interesting way to do that. That would open up the door for America to get stolen by a card like Cable that takes it from the bottom of the deck. But I think that's like a somewhat even trade in that case. Jubilee, previous, 4-1. On reveal, add a card from your deck to this location. Now it's update. On reveal, add the top card of your deck to this location. Okay. Oh, I see it in the notes here. Back then, a forward Jubilee would often be 4-10 as she pulled America Chavez very consistently, because America just hung at the top of the deck. Now they changed, so that's why they changed America's ability for to adjust with Jubilee's ability now. So, okay, I get it. It's not bad. Honestly, I think it's good because again, even if it pulls a random card from the deck, it's still variable. You don't know what's going to be at the top of your deck unless you're keeping track, and there's still like variability. So I think it's a decent update for that one. Leader, previous 6-7. On reveal, copy all cards your opponent played to the location right of here, but on your side. Okay. Update, 6-2. Okay. On reveal, copy all the enemy cards with the highest power played this turn, but on your side. Huh. Okay. So it's not completely copying, the entire, thing that was played like before. It's just the highest card, which is, I guess, if it's making a 6-2, it's somewhat of a balance. I feel like people still might exploit that with cards like like Mr. Negative or something. But I guess we'll have to play it. I feel like Leader has dropped in popularity because of the original patch, because this is a lot. The first one, freaking to the location of the right on your side, that's a lot of complicated hoo-ha. I think this is a little bit simpler, which is good, and it does keep, I guess, the enemy on their toes. So I don't know, maybe we'll see the rise of Leader take another step forward. Looks like that is all they have for updates. I know that I went on my little rant about Leech, but honestly, Leech is a problem outside of Lockjaw decks. Like, I know that there's other ways to, do it. I know that the reason why they're playing Leech that way is that it gives the opponent time to play cards prior to turn 6. But if you're getting leeched on turn 5, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm telling you, the way you solve Leech is simply by nerfing his primary ability a bit. Hey, just 2 cards. 2 cards in your opponent's hand disabled. Not the whole hand. Not the whole hand. Just 2. Just 2. Just 2. Okay? That's it. All right? That's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for listening to my rant. Thank you so much for bearing with me, and hopefully I will see you in the next episode. So until then, keep on snapping.